Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone? Good morning. Welcome, welcome. I am in New Jersey and it is expected to be about 85 degrees today. It is Tuesday, September 14th. It is 10:33 a.m. in New Jersey. So good morning, good afternoon to some, and good evening to some of you. Good morning, good morning. Please remember to hit the like button as you come in. Good morning. And for Juliet, I did not forget about you, and we will take care of that immediately after this daily. I will log off of here and come back on again live to do Juliet's crystal ball reading. I also will be doing the special video for Libra, as I promised. Then we'll be getting ready soon to do October's messages. But meanwhile, we'll also be doing a video that talks about what they're thinking. What was the change of heart that they had? Why did it work out or why didn't it work out? Or why was it okay at first and then it changed? We have a video coming up for that. Meanwhile, how is everybody this morning? Good morning, good morning. Hope all of you had a very good night's sleep. I see Gold Whiskey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Today I pick up my grandson from school this afternoon, so I'm looking forward to that. Buttons was supposed to go to the groomer, but I was afraid that I wouldn't be back from picking up my grandson in time, so she is rescheduled for tomorrow. Oh boy. She's a good dog. I'm just waiting for a few more of you to come into the room, and I have my coffee. If you guys would like some coffee, help yourself. It's in the kitchen. Help yourself. If you want to come over, I'll make you some eggs. How fun would that be to just all hang out and have breakfast together or meet at the diner? Have a good time. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Definitely be a lot of fun. Let's see who's all on here today. Please remember to hit the like button if you've come into the room. Please, please, and thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I have to go and get some Zyrtec today, too. I'm all out of my Zyrtec. The Claritin doesn't seem to be good enough. It just doesn't. But the Zyrtec definitely helps. Sleeping with the humidifier on last night, and I put a Q-tip with Vicks right where it comes out of where the water comes out and sprays out. I put a Q-tip right there of Vicks, and that seemed to really help me when I woke up this morning. Just waiting for a couple more of you to come in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to H&G Spirit Messages. Good morning. Again, it is a lovely day today here in New Jersey. It is Tuesday, September 14th. It is now 10:38 a.m. We started it at 10:33, and now it is 10:38. Waiting just a few more moments. I am right here with you guys, just waiting, watching. Seeing all of your comments. Thank you, and good morning. For those of you who just came in, please hit the like button. And as I said, I will be doing Juliet's crystal ball reading right after this daily. I will close this video and open a new live chat for her reading. All right. I think we should get started. I think we've waited long enough for everybody to come in. So good morning, good morning. Hope all of you are doing well. Again, this is the daily for Tuesday, September 14th, 2021. This is for each sign. Each sign. And with each sign, I'm going to give you something to think about. Each sign. All right. Okay. All right. Starting off with the cards for the room. Now, I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully you can. So the cards for the room today, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Chariot. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Energy for the room talks about some of you have ran away from something. Some of you just felt like you could not deal with a situation any longer. For some of you, it feels like you have exhausted all outlets in resolving some kind of issue or problem. For some of you, maybe wasn't even your problem that you were dealing with or trying to work on. This problem was something that either you've been dealing with it for a long time. This could be something that's maybe even within yourself. This could be an issue. This could be a habit. This could be an addiction. This could be a relationship with a partner that just seems to be on and off all the time. Something that's not giving you stability. For some of you, where the Six of Swords is concerned, either you or your partner either had to turn your back on them, you had to give up, you had to walk away. You may have tried to dissolve something. For some of you, you may have tried to hide something. You may have tried to throw it in the water, so to speak. For some of you, you might have been sending messages that were not getting either received or nobody was responding to them. For a lot of you, it's like you tried so many times to stand up for the right thing or for what you believed was right. Or you tried to find the truth in the matter. For a lot of you, you thought you could see the resolution in the distance. You thought you could maybe see a glimmer of hope. For some of you, this person may have, on occasion, not all the time, but on occasion, showed you some hope. They gave you some faith. They've maybe said the right words or did the right things or surprised you with something. For some of you, they just showed up and that was good enough. But for a lot of you with this Six of Swords card, this card in particular, this card is your outlet. This card is you trying to look for something new or better. For some of you, you may have left a job or lost a job. And now you're searching. You're searching far and wide to find that new job. Listen, when you're looking for that job, don't take a job that's so far away. Don't take a job that's not really something you want to do. Don't take a job just because you're trying to take anything at the moment. You want to take your time. You don't want to have 20 jobs listed on your resume. You don't want to have 20 W-2 forms coming to you at the end of the year. Take a job that you feel drawn to. Take a job that you feel is going to help you. As you're on this journey right here, as you're looking off into the future, as you're pulling away from something that just has hurt you enough and you can't take anymore, don't look back. Do not turn around. Don't be afraid of the changes that are coming, because you have many, many changes coming. You also have many blessings included in those changes. You have lessons in there as well. A lot of you kind of wonder, well, you know, I've been a good person, and well, I've been faithful, and well, I've always done my best, and yet I still get shit on, or I still get cheated on, or I still get lied to. I still get manipulated. Why does this keep happening to me? A lot of you believe that because you're a Christian, or because maybe you follow the Bible, or maybe because you always do the right thing, or because, you know, For your jobs, maybe you were always a good student and you always got straight A's and you always showed up for work and you always did what was asked of you. And yet you still question why. Why do bad things happen? You're not supposed to stay sometimes in a place for too long. Sometimes once your job is done there, once your lesson is learned in that situation, whether it's your job, whether it's home, whether it's with your partner, sometimes even by yourself, things need to change. Energy is always moving. For a lot of you, what looks like a disaster, what looks like a forever ending, never ending battle, what looks like it's too much to bear, is going to be what gives you strength later. You go through these hard times, these hard challenges. You go through difficult people, situations, to prepare you to be stronger. The lessons are very difficult. You know, a lot of us thought, okay, I got through 8th grade, I got through high school, I even got through college. I'm done now learning. Nope, you're not. And you're never, until you close your eyes and go to the other side, you are not done learning. You haven't even begun to touch the tip of the iceberg. So for a lot of you, good job if you turned away. Good job if you had to walk away. Good job if you let them walk away. Good job. Because you don't want to keep anybody with you that doesn't want to stay. The next card that comes up, in fact, is the Chariot. The Chariot has many, many meanings. The Chariot can talk about your intuitiveness. It can talk about you manifesting things, making things happen. It can talk about the energy that you're putting out into the universe. It can talk about how you're guiding things with your intuition, with your inner strength. It can talk about opening your third eye. The Chariot can also talk about, seeing what's in front of you as you're moving forward, as you're growing, as you're learning, as you're in this relationship, as you're in this job. Moving forward with caution, guarding yourself, protecting yourself. For some of you, this is more about knowing what could be on both sides of the coin. When we talk about both sides of the coin, that can mean a lot of different things. It can mean you can see the positive or you can see the negative. You can see the head so that you can see the tail. For some of you are allowing yourself to be caught up in this anxiety level, panic attack associated with a little bit of introspect, but at the same time with fear. A lot of you are going forward, bringing fear with you, bringing old baggage with you, bringing hurt from the past with you, bringing experiences with you, things that you should have left behind. It is nearly impossible to start something new when you're still dealing with something old. For a lot of you, it's okay to have your guard up to a certain degree, and it's perfectly okay to set your boundaries so that people cannot violate your space or violate you. People must earn your trust. It doesn't happen overnight. And when people have violated your trust, which made you either go away or it made you put up a very strong wall, it is very difficult to go back and revisit a relationship, a situation, a person, and still have trust issues. A relationship cannot and will not survive without trust. A lot of you in this room, and please hit the like button if you've come in, please hit the like button. A lot of you have allowed yourself to take someone back again, or you've allowed yourself to believe that you could go back with this person, this past partner, this situation, even though it was toxic, even though it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, even though they never changed, even though they didn't care about your feelings, even though they may have lied, cheated, manipulated, or abused you. A lot of you felt that it was easier to go back and try to fix this rather than to try to move forward and try something new, try someone new. A lot of you are stuck, feeling stuck, feeling like you're tied to this person, feeling like this person is your forever. There actually is no such thing as a forever, because forever doesn't really exist. There is a beginning and there is an end to everything. There is a for now, there is a for later. But think about it, forever, forever. We don't live forever, so we can't love forever. For some of you with this Chariot, you may feel safe right now. You may have people around you, or you may have someone guarding you, protecting you. For some of you, even if you're a celebrity, you may have a lot of guards around you, or people that are hired as security to protect you. But the truth is, you're not really protecting yourself from the other people. You have yourself in a prison. And it feels like everyone else in front of you is protected. But you're feeling like you're being punished, like you're being trapped. For a lot of you, the Chariot card is definitely moving forward, which is a great thing, especially after the Six of Swords. I'm glad you're moving forward. I know it might be a slow move, but at least you're moving. For those of you standing still, for those of you still struggling with this trust issue, for those of you who aren't sure where you're going, for those of you struggling to get your third eye to open, struggling to be able to see exactly what it is you need to see and find out where you belong. A lot of the problems that have to deal with, especially air signs and water signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a lot of it has to do with not knowing where you belong or if you belong, feeling like the black sheep of the family, feeling like the scapegoat in every situation, or feeling like you always have to solve everyone else's issues. So the Chariot is going to take you. If you can't go by boat, you'll definitely go by the Chariot. But either way, you're leaving out of a situation. Either way, it's getting to that point where you're tired of waiting for them to come back, waiting for them to change, waiting for them to communicate. You're wasting a lot of time that you can't get back. The next card that we have for today, for the room, the energy, if you were brought here, it wasn't by accident. If this is your first time coming, then this message is probably for you. If you're a regular subscriber on H&G Spirit Messages, and maybe you didn't get the notification, but you found me, it's for you. And if you chose to come in, it's because you need to hear something. The last card we're dealing with is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles could mean that maybe your partner was in fact cheating. Maybe in fact your partner was talking to someone else. Maybe in fact somebody was in a group of people that were kind of against you. Maybe someone told someone else that you were no good, and they believed them. For some of you, you may have went to a particular person, a boss, a partner, their partner, an ex. You may have confronted somebody. You may have asked some questions. You may have been trying to find out what exactly is going on here. For some of you, as the Three of Pentacles has approached you, your situation, it feels kind of like, let me move this back a little bit. It feels kind of like with this particular card, this energy, somehow, some way, there's three. The number 3 is very important. There's 3 people involved here. There's 3 people that are going to make a decision. For some of you, there's 3 people that are going to move in. For some of you, there's 3 people, but only 2 are seeking help. For some of you, this could be going to someone like an emperor, somebody that's in charge, somebody that's very strong, somebody that has a lot of wisdom, somebody has a lot of experience. You may be trying to find something out here. For some of you, you're definitely feeling destined to get to the truth or the bottom of something. For some of you, you could be planning something, perhaps an event, perhaps a wedding, perhaps an engagement. For some of you, you may be going to inquire about something today. This may have to do with a contractor. This may have to do with somebody doing some work around your home. For some of you, this may be you and someone else going to complain about something at your job. This also may be asking for permission for something from someone today. You could definitely be asking for permission from someone today. When I sum these cards up, as these cards come together, you're definitely getting out of something. You're moving away from something. You're definitely wanting a change. You're definitely wanting to use your intuition to take you to the next place or the next level or in the next direction. You definitely may be confiding in someone or asking someone's opinion, maybe asking for directions. For some of you, you may be taking a road trip. You may be just trying to get out of Dodge right now. For some of you, you may be going to visit family. For some of you, you may in fact be looking for another job, another home. Today's energy for most of you in this room today is you want to fix things. You want your life to get better. You want changes to come. Are you willing to go through the transformation that it takes for these changes to come? For some of you, you're fooled by believing that the changes are just going to happen and you're going to be able to manifest them without putting any energy or work in. You can't. It's not. It won't. You must put some type of action to your thoughts. You also must remain positive. Remain optimistic. Don't speak any negativity because the universe absorbs it like a sponge and then gives it back to you. It's just like if you're driving a car and you're at the traffic light and you're getting ready to go through it and you see a car inching from the other direction, hoping they're not going to run that red light. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. And you're hoping they're not going to, and you're saying, don't you do that. Don't you pull out. Don't you pull out. Well, the only thing the universe is going to hear is pull out, pull out. It's not going to hear, don't you? So more than likely, that car is going to pull out. And you're going to be like, I knew that car was going to do that. Actually, you made that car do that. So all you can say is, stop. Stop. And it won't come through. For some of you, you're overwhelmed with the situation at hand right now, and you're not sure how to solve it or control it, how to stop feeling this way, Some of you woke up and you're not even dressed yet. Some of you are just sitting there like, I just don't feel like moving. I don't feel like getting started. Some of you spent the night crying, worrying, upset. Some of you keep rehashing and blaming yourself. You're really hard on yourself. A lot of you are filled with a lot of self-sabotaging. A lot of you aren't giving yourself the credit for the things you have accomplished. Look at where you are now versus where you were last year. Even with this pandemic, look how well you've done. For those of you who have not gotten sick, God bless you. You've done something right. For those of you who did, doesn't mean you did something wrong. Just means maybe your immune system's off. But you also have to realize that when you are stressing and worried constantly, you lower your immune system. You make your body's organs not function the way they should. Your whole body is made up of magnetic energy and water. A lot of you are not drinking your water. A lot of you are not staying positive. A lot of you are dwelling in the past. A lot of you are still feeling the heartbreak and heartache. Even if you lost a loved one, and I am sorry for your loss if you did. Pretty much sure we all have at one point in time. But the truth of that matter is you can't change it. But you can celebrate who that person was. You can celebrate by remembering how that person lived, or how they thought, or how they encouraged you. You had to have been, if you're so upset about this person leaving, then they had to have had some type of impact on your life in a positive way. Focus on those things that they did for you that was positive. The way they got you to see something in a different light. The way they taught you to never give up. The way they always believed in you. Just because they're on the other side doesn't mean they're still not doing all those things, because they are. They're still watching every move you make. I know a lot of you have trouble believing that, and that's okay. I'm not here to judge you. Please don't be here to judge me. For a lot of you, we're going to be able to achieve our goals. Once 2022 comes in, a lot of us are going to see things in a very different light, through a very different perspective. Hold on just a little bit longer, you guys. Don't quit now, all right? Don't quit now. Now, we shall get started with the daily. Starting with the sign of Aries. Aries, your card for today is the Six of Cups. Aries, you can expect somebody to be really nice to you today. You can expect somebody to believe that you're worth it. You can expect somebody, Aries, today to just make your day better by doing just the simplest gestures. It may be just somebody that your hands are full and they hold a door open for you. Whatever it is, be grateful and thank the universe. Thank you for this person. Thank you for allowing them to hold the door for me. Thank you for them appreciating my hard work. Thank you for somebody just calling to check on me. Thank you for these messages. Thank you. Just thank you. Remember today, everybody, to just thank the universe. Thank you for letting me wake up. Start with that. If everything else in your life seems effed up, okay. But you woke up today. So thank you, universe. Thank you, God, for letting me wake up today. Leo, your card for today is, in fact, the Three of Swords, but it is reversed. Three of Swords, Leo, talks about you're finally recovering, although that doesn't mean you're not missing somebody, but you're recovering. You're healing, even though you don't realize that you're healing, because you still feel the pain of the loss of somebody. You still miss somebody, miss the hell out of them. You're still wanting to have them return, or you want to get back with them, and I get it. For some of you, Leos, It's like, you know what? Your heart is broken in a certain kind of way because of disappointments that maybe have been created due to the choices and decisions that you've made, and the consequences hurt you. But now you're healing from those consequences because you're finding a different way to survive, a better way to survive. Sagittarius, you have the Two of Cups for today. So Sagittarius, with the Two of Cups today, somebody is definitely feeling the same thing you're feeling with love. Somebody is definitely expressing themselves to you, one way or the other. Or someone is definitely thinking about the love that you had, one way or the other. You crossed their mind this morning. Out of the blue, they didn't even know why they woke up and thought of you today. But that's the truth. Gemini. Gemini, your card for today is in fact the Five of Swords, Gemini. So Gemini, even with the Five of Swords, the battle, the fighting, the arguing, maybe the court hearing, maybe the settlement, maybe the decision, maybe the medical evaluation. It was tough. Whatever the situation was, it was tough. But it's showing that you're able to walk away from it right now. And you can choose to go into battle again later, or you can just take the victory that you have and walk away. Meaning that whatever way it may have ended, whatever possibly could have happened, even if it didn't feel like it ended in your favor, sometimes people are made to go away from you because you knew they weren't any good, but you still kept them, so the universe said, nope, I'm taking them out. So today may be a day where you're realizing that, you know what, son of a bitch, they're really gone. It's really done. It's really over. They really left. Now what? But you know what? Now what? Now you can breathe. Now it's time to exhale. Gemini, you can exhale. Something's finished. It's in a good way. It will come out positive. Libra, Temperance card. Libra, Temperance card. You are always willing to share with others. You're always willing to listen. You're always willing to get involved in something, even if it's not your shit to get involved with. And Libras, you do tend to go in other people's lanes. So today you're advised, though, to stay in your own lane. Maybe offer some corrective but constructive criticism. At the same time, Libra, someone may ask you for your heart. Somebody may ask you to reconsider. Somebody is definitely coming back for Libra. I have a whole video coming up on Libra today. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. You have the Death card. The Death card is a great card. Congratulations on the Death card. Congratulations on that. Why, you say? Because it ended. Something's done. Which means now it can start fresh. Now you have a better chance at making it work. Now things are going to look up. Listen, whether you liked it or not, that stagnation, that toxicity, that addiction, whatever it was, it's enough. It's run its course. Something has run its course. Of horse. But the truth is, now you can start over. You can't have a new beginning until you had an ending. Something has to end. So that now you're entitled. You deserve a new beginning. You deserve this. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, your card for today, of course you're working hard. You are putting all the work in. Let's keep your butt down on the video. It's not very nice. This isn't that kind of video. You're putting all the work in. You're definitely trying to be very careful, making very intricate details on something, putting your mark on something, so to speak, signing something, agreeing to something. For some of you, it's going over something over and over to make sure it's okay. Maybe you're writing something, perhaps a manuscript, perhaps a book. For some of you, writing music. But for some of you, this balance that's coming in here is going to pay off. This hard work is going to pay off. So don't quit now. Don't quit now. It's just getting ready to pay off. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Page of Wands for today. The Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, this is talking about appreciating this second chance that you got. Maybe you got a new job and now you're appreciating this opportunity. Some type of opportunity you're appreciating today. It feels like there's going to be a discussion for you that comes in with someone. Somebody that you look up to. Somebody that's going to give you words of advice, encouragement. Somebody's going to help you to achieve your goals. It's coming. You're finding to be very stable right now. Your finances are going to get finally stabilized as well. You're going to have things work out in your favor in an unimaginable way. Unexpected. An unexpected gift of some kind. Now, this doesn't mean a monetary gift, and it doesn't mean an actual physical present. But what it means is somebody's going to really help you out in a way that is priceless. It's something that you can't buy. So get ready for that. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Tower. So Scorpio, it's been a long time. You've waited and waited for something to work out. You've waited and waited for someone to change. You've waited and waited. Now maybe they're coming back, Scorpio. Oh, they're definitely returning. They are definitely, can you hear me? They're returning. But when they return, you know what's returning. Not just the person, but the bullshit that came with them. The bullshit that left with them. And the bullshit that came with them the first time is coming back this time. Or the third time. Or the fifth time. Or the eighth time. Listen. It's going to get a little bit messy. But it's okay. Because as this happens, it's also going to clean things out. It's going to get rid of all the smoke and the dust. And you're going to be able to see what's really going on behind the scenes. Things are going to be made very clear to you now. I don't want you to panic over this. But it's something that you need to go through in order to get to where you need to be. This may be the last straw. This may be your rock bottom. This may be a very enlightening moment. This may be exactly what you needed. Exactly what you needed. You said you want the truth. You said you want them to be honest. You said you miss them. You said you want to be with them. Well, here they come. Tower and all. Which means, yeah, the truth might hurt a little bit. There's going to be some stinging. For some of you, you might feel like you got knocked off your chair. For some of you, it may feel like you're just suspended in midair and you don't know what to do. For some of you, be careful of tripping and falling today. Be careful of accidents today. Drive careful. Don't talk while you're driving on the cell phone, unless you have Bluetooth. Don't drink and drive. Don't speed. Don't do a roll stop through a stop sign. A roll stop is not okay. Stop. There's a reason for you to stop. For some of you today, Scorpios, for some of you today, Although your energies are high, missing somebody, you might have to remember one thing. Are you missing them? Or are you just missing the awkward, uncomfortable, toxic behaviors that you got yourself accustomed to? You got yourself to feel comfortable. You convinced yourself that it's okay. Well, this tarot moment's showing you guys that it wasn't okay. It's not okay. It was never okay. So when some of you don't stop or don't stay away from a particular person, the universe steps in, your guardian angels come in, God comes in, says, you know what? I'm going to get rid of all of it. All of it. Can't just take out a little piece of it. All of it's got to go. And you're going to have a choice to decide to move forward with someone new. Some of you may go back and go backwards. So remember, when you go back, the only place to go is backwards. And then you want to try to move forward. But like I told you before, you can't bring the past into the present and expect it to be successful. There's a reason somebody was made your ex. There's a reason that you're an ex. It's a reason that they're an ex. Don't expect it to be a good thing to go back. Don't try to make the piece of the puzzle fit. You can't make a circle fit in a square space. You can't. Capricorn, your card for today is the Strength card. Capricorn, you are finding out that you have more strength than what you thought. You're finding out that, you know what, you did get through it. You're finding out that, you know, even though it was difficult and it was hard, it was worth it. Capricorn, today is the day where you're going to kind of appreciate all the hard work you've put in, all the challenges that you faced, all the good choices that you made. Instead of making the easier choices, you made the right choices. Good job, Capricorn. Capricorn, today somebody else is admiring the strength that you have, and you may help somebody to understand how to find that strength, that inner strength that they thought they lost. There is definitely you or someone around you who is searching for this strength right now, and I am here to bring it to you. You will have the strength to get through that situation that you're going through. Taurus, your card for today is the Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands, Taurus, I know it's overwhelming. I know it's hard. I know you've been struggling, and I know you've been trying for quite a long time. I know you're getting tired of waiting. I understand that. But I also know that at any point, any given time, thank you so much for that donation. At any time, you can just walk away and say, you know what? I tried. I did my best. I held it up by myself. I held this relationship together by myself as long as I could. You never came in to help. I'm here by myself. How much longer do you think I can do this? My legs are getting tired. My arms are getting weak. I'm exhausted from standing here. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Are you ever showing up? Do I have to keep waiting? See, there's the house and they're waiting for somebody that's just not coming. It's like, can you hear me? I'm asking for help. So for some of you, you are crying out for help and feel like nobody hears you. You feel like nobody's listening. Nobody's taking you serious. Well, we hear you. And we're taking you serious. And we're telling you it's okay if you need to let go. For someone who's laying in a hospital bed right now, under the care of hospice, wanting to leave this earth, at the last stage of life, you're watching this right now. And God is telling you, in your condition, in your situation, that whenever you're ready to let go and join Him, it's up to you. This is not for somebody who's depressed. This is not for someone who's contemplating suicide. This is not for someone other than the one person who is in the hospital bed, who has been given this terminal diagnosis, who is on hospice, who is told that the end is very near. I am not predicting death. All I'm doing is giving you permission to go whenever you're ready. For those of you feeling sad and depressed and possibly very anxious or even like giving up, do not give up. Because as you stood here with this struggle so long, holding everything up for this long, you're going to be able to pick this whole thing up, carry it over your shoulders, and walk home. Go back to where you're familiar. Go back to people that love you and support you. You're going to put all these worries that you have pretty much in your pocket, and you're going to just go home. You're going to go back to somebody whose arms are open waiting for you. Somebody is definitely going to want to talk to you and help you and encourage you. Virgo, your card for today must stand alone. Must not have any other cards with it. So Virgo, your card for today is the Magician. So Virgo, with the Magician card, this is talking about you are able to create things that you had no idea. Please hit the like button if you have come into the room to show appreciation for my video. Thank you so much. Virgo, you're going to be able to make it happen. Whatever you were worried about not working out, not being able to fix it, not being able to pass the test, not being able to survive through something, not being able to quit smoking, stay on a diet, avoid the sugars, whatever your situation is, you're going to be able to do it. You're going to find a way to do it. You are definitely not only a creator of beautiful things, but your mind is also very balanced. You have a light shining upon you, as you can see. You have the infinite sign above your head. Infinity is there. And you're going to be able to find a way to resolve so many issues, so many problems. You're also going to be able to stand up so proud and say, I did it. I won. And that's what this picture is showing. You did it. You won. You finally reached a goal. So, next up, I'm going to give you oracle cards are going to be for the elements. For the elements, air, fire, water, earth. For the elements for today. Again, this is for Tuesday, September 14th. Air signs. Air signs. You need to get more information. You need to get more information. You're trying to make a choice or a decision or come to a conclusion about something that you don't have all the information. You do not have all the facts. You're believing something from someone else. You're wasting your time. You're going to see a complete opposite result once you get all the facts in. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your card is opportunity. Opportunity. So it knocks today. Open the door. Don't miss out on an opportunity that may not come around for a whole nother year. Hear that? Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Forgiveness is your card. This mostly is talking about forgiving yourself. Aries, Leo, Sag. Forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself for the choices that you've made, for what you allowed to continue to keep happening over and over again, and then forgive the other person. Earth signs. There's no need to worry, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's no need to worry. You are being guided, divinely guided. The information will come to you. You're going to be shown exactly what to do next. Have faith. Look how that glows. Look how it's glistening. There's energy here. Something's definitely going to go on. For Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, there is something coming that is going to light the way for you. It's going to open doors for you. Things that you thought could never happen. Things that you believed wouldn't work out for you. Words that you've been wanting to hear for a long time. Something is coming towards you, and it's today. Please comment down below and let me know how you feel about that. At this time, I am going to end this daily. I also thank you, and I also pray that Archangel Michael protects you and leads you in the right directions. With that being said, I'll be coming back on momentarily to do Juliet's psychic crystal ball reading. Stay tuned. Please hit the like button if you've come into the room. I am so grateful that you've come in. I'm also going to have a very special Libra reading today. You want to talk about kicking some ass? Oh, come and see Libra's reading today. Meanwhile, we will also be doing later this evening free book of answers. So with that being said, much love always. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Please comment down below so I know who was in the room, so I know what kind of day you're having. As a matter of fact, I have a question for you. Here's a question for you. This question comes from a rethink pack that I have. The question is, do you acknowledge strangers with a smile? Why or why not? Here's a question for the day. Do you acknowledge strangers with a smile? Why or why not? Let me know what your answer is below. Let me know what your answer is below. Also, don't forget the next few days, the people who comment the most will receive a free reading. So with that being said, see y'all shortly. Coming back in just a few moments. Going to take Buttons for a quick walk, and then I'll be back to do Juliet's psychic crystal ball reading live.